G4, bro. When you showed me that, I was like, yo, that's a perfect example. She's tripping because she doesn't know. She really doesn't know her shit's not good. Like she's not delivering the material right. She really trying to blame it on niggas. She's trying to blame men.
Can't blame the audience if you show he putting out trash work, or if it's not being receptive as well. It's something you got to change. It's something you got to develop on and build upon to make it better.
If you have this, if you're like this, if you go in there and tear jokes and no one gets it because maybe it flew over their heads, and they say, "Oh, it's trash," and you say they're stupid, you might be right, but at the end of the day, you could be right all day and you not get paid for it. So either you change your audience or you change your material.
Yeah, change your delivery, change the way you're presenting yourself. It's real simple. It's not the easiest, but real simple to identify the problem and solve it. And life is all about problem solving. And if you're not good at problem solving in life, you're going to have a bad life experience. Just going to have to say that.
Right. Like, if you the type of nigga to make jokes about extremely controversial shit and you just on the edge all the motherfucking time on go, don't go to a rest home and drop your latest shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's not your audience. Or don't do that at the White House or some shit. You know what I'm saying?
However, you got to know your audience too.
That's what I'm saying.
And if you're working for somebody, that's a little different because you're now kind of forced to an audience per se. Because you're working for somebody, you're not cultivating your own audience. You're helping the whoever you're working for audience, and you have to cultivate and create content related to the job, but also make it come across in a way that's digestible for them so they can have a better experience watching and listening to you.
Right. Now, okay, I was wrong. I was wrong. So don't. It's not that you can't present that work to those people. Just present it either balls to the wall like you always are, or tweak it for that audience just a little bit.
But the thing is, I just read something earlier today kind of about this type of situation. Is you can have your beliefs, but sometimes you gotta put them joints to the back, or weave it in so smoothly to your point that people don't even notice you're talking about your belief system.
Dave Chappelle does that shit like.
You just weave it in and present it like you're really going with the opposite of what you believe, but you're having the undertone and presenting the argument for what you really believe in to an adequate point that makes people actually listen and pay attention. They may not agree, but they at least can digest and understand and actually have points and understand what you're talking about, where you're coming from, because it has bounds. Now, obviously, like you just brought up, some people may not have bounds or just saying stuff just to say things because they may feel insecure or not confident or whatever because they're not doing the best they can, or they don't feel like they're being accepted, quote unquote, in the role that they're in now. Why are you trying to be accepted by everyone and anyone? At the end of the day, you either by yourself or you work for somebody that you're trying to get to watch and listen to what you're saying. You don't tell people not to watch something and expect people to want to watch and listen to your points more. That's stupid. That's going to lower your earner potential and lower your audience.
Right.
It's dumb. If you want to actually get people to listen and come back, even though they may not like you and agree with you, just do better stuff and find new ways to do creative stuff. Or just, at the end of the day, try something else. If it gets to a point where everything you do seems like it's not working, try something else. It's not going to be a short amount of time. It takes a very long time to be good and successful at something. I've been rapping for about 4 or 5 years. I've just now kind of started to put it together all the way. As far as coming up with lyrics, making beats and instrumentals, mixing and mastering my own voice on my own records. I've just now started to put all that together. Now I should grow and get better and find ways to reach new audience and creative ways to put out the music. We've been podcasting for that same amount of time. We're just now starting to put it together, as y'all see in real time. We may have our bumps and bruises, we may have our pauses or whatever, but at least we're able to get on the mic now and have cultivating conversations a little bit close to what we would have off the mic that made us want to do this possible.
In the first place, yeah.
It takes a very long time to get successful and getting the hang of it. When people say, oh, it takes a long time, you think, oh, it's BS. It's not. And it's not as long as you think. 4 years can go by really fast. 4 years is really about 10,000 hours if you're going hard every day. If you're working every hour of the day for about 4 years, that's 10,000 hours. That's actually more than 10,000 hours, but that's it.